Good morning, everyone. This is the final round played in Namhae Cliff's 9-hole cup. I scored minus 12 off my 9 holes. This is a complete playthrough of 9 holes, and I have the timestamps below in the description box. You can directly jump onto the hole you would like. Hole 1 par 4. Here on the first shot, I went out of bounds. Second shot, I have relatively high wind, 16.1. So I go with like 1.4 backspin and some right spin. At the max stretch position, I aim my target in the middle of the fairway, adjusting this one for max plus 10%, and then I push my target to max. We adjust our rings. Pushing it to max. For overpower the outer part of the ball on the outer part of the adjustment ring, a little
Great
curl
shot.
to the right. Try to hit a perfect shot. I hit a great shot. We still landed on the fairway and we were on the green, but this time for the putt was not for the eagle, it was for a birdie. Still give this shot a try and you might drop the eagle
Nice
and start
shot.
your final round with -2. Good luck. Hole number 2. Here I went with a very high risk approach and it did not pay off on the drive, but I did redeem myself from the bunker using the Spitfire. I'm going with the Guardian level 9 using full backspin, and I play this one for maximum distance plus 20%. I also have my opponent's play following my shot, so that you have two approaches, or you want to use like B52 or maybe Goliath before the bunker and use the topspin, you can also go with that. Here, once again, maximum distance plus 20%.
Perfect
I do hit
shot.
perfect, but you see we take a very high bounce and then we bounce on the fringe and into the bunker. Redeem myself for the birdie. Let's have a look at my opponent's shot now. My opponent's play, I don't know what ball is that. I think it's a Gokasha ball, which should be power 1 win 5 if I'm not wrong. Yes, power 1 win 5. And he's going for a sniper rough bump here. So not sure about his adjustments here, so I do not want to like comment any of that, because then I don't want, like to come back at me and say, oh, you said this and he played something else. I ended up in the bunker. So if you are going to try this high risk approach of the rough bump with the sniper, then maybe just replicate his shot or something like that. He adjusts and ignored the emoji there because I was not trying to spam, like maybe it's just like some game glitch or something.
Perfect
He hit a
shot.
perfect shot. Took the nice rough bump, but he was close to the pin. You can give this shot a try
Nice
if you
shot.
want to go to the risky route. Hole 3 par 5. Here we have a dead-on headwind, which makes it seemingly impossible to score the eagle, but I still tried with the Megalodon ball, which is a power 5 win 4 ball. And I adjusted my drive for maximum distance plus 10%, but in my opinion what went wrong here is that I went a little low on the overpower. I went about 2 to 3 rings of OP. I should have gone for like full overpower. And going full OP on the Megalodon is like a high risk approach because of the crap needle stability. See there, I went like 2 to 3 or maybe 4 rings of OP. I should have gone full. I do hit a perfect shot, but again the overpower was not enough and I clipped the rough. Still on the green, but going onto the green for green and 2 is like ruined right now. This drive is played by my opponent. He's using 4th anniversary ball. This is a power 4 win 5 ball along with his apocalypse level 7. One left spin and full top spin. Once again, not sure about my opponent's adjustment, so I do not want to make any comment on that. Half ball curl and full OP.
Great shot.
Hit a great shot, but He still made a fairly good distance for the second shot. I guess he was somewhere around like 390, 374, sorry. This is my second shot. As you can see, we did not do well on the drive, so we are no way near on the final island, or maybe the last island. I use the backspin, appropriate side spin, and so that I can stay on the island there and have a try with my short iron, that is Hornet level 9. Play this one for max plus 10% once again. No need of OP curl, just a regular perfect shot.
Perfect shot!
Here my aim was just to stay on the island away from the green in the fairway. My opponent's second shot, he's using a Cataclysm level 7. First he sees his opportunity. If he could do a rough bump, then he stays up on the cliff and uses all the topspin he has on Cataclysm level 7. So what he's trying to do is trying to hop from one island onto the another, but he did make a pretty good attempt. But what happened here is what he stayed in rough. Yeah, he did got the eagle, but again he did not clear the rough comfortably. See, he takes a nice hop but stays in the rough. Now my final shot with Hornet level 9. Here you will see I check for multiple spots. First I check the club distance, I check for multiple spots. If you go more on the left, your ball guideline tends to go on to the right because of the hump there. Spins would vary here. I go with like almost full backspin, leaving my ball guideline to the pin. Now you see I check the elevation. We are at a very high elevation here. So I played this one for maximum distance plus 30%. If you want to give it a try, you can go like maybe 35 to 40%. I played this one max plus 30. And I ended up a little short, maybe because of the backspin or maybe due to the lack of elevation.
Great shot!
And also I hit a great shot. So everything was not on point here, but still we were on the green for
nice on.
A safe birdie. Hole 4, par 3. Here we have a tailwind. So this one I almost came close for the hole-in-one. I use about 5 backspin. And you see my white ring should just touch the rough on the left side. And with my ball guideline, the tip of the ball guideline on the cut line of the dark green and the light green column there. And I played this one for medium distance plus 20%. I'm using a frozen ball, which is a power 2 win 5 ball. Once again, medium distance plus 20%.
Perfect shot!
See, we come very close, a little too hot. That's why we lip out of the cup. A good attempt, maybe 5.2 to 5.3 backspin, and you might drop the hole-in-one.
Nice on!
Once again, medium distance plus 20%. Now it's time for hole 5, par 4. Here we have a crosswind. I gave a shot with my Kingmaker and Apocalypse level 5 full top spin and 3 bars of left spin, trying to locate that sweet spot here so that I can go with like a curl shot, jumping in between the trees over the rough. Once the spot is set, I go for maximum distance plus 10% and then push my target to max. Pushing it to max. Then the right edge of the ball touching almost in the left outer ring. Full overpower. Try to hit a perfect shot. I hit a double great left, but it was maybe blessed shot in disguise, and I was in front of the pin for an easy chip with the rapier. Now many people find this shot difficult, but Like, yeah, if you're going with the endbringer or rapier, it would vary. I go with the rapier at absolute minimum distance. Not absolute, like a little more than minimum distance. I played the shot for minimum distance without any elevation. So for 12.2, it was 2.7 rings, power 3 numbers. Regular
Perfect
perfect
shot.
shot, and we nicely hit the pin.
Eagle.
Now we are at hole 6, par 5. Here we have a send it tailwind in order maybe to probably score a condor. If you have a high level Thor's hammer apocalypse, I would highly advise you to go with that. For my first shot, I tried to go with a power 3 topspin 3 boost wind 1 ball, but it did not turn out to be fruitful for me, as due to the lack of power, like power 3, I did not get much distance as I anticipated. I use extra mile level 9 because that's the club I have with most power and topspin combined. If you have a Thor's hammer level 6 or 7, Apocalypse 7 or 8, go with those clubs. Adjusting max plus 10% once again. Full OP about 0.25 curl to the right.
Great shot.
I hit a great shot. And you see, as I was using a power 3 ball, we took a bounce very far on the green and went out of bounds. Now for my second shot and drive, I used a berserker ball. Once again, a berserker ball with my extra mile level 9, so which is a power 5 wind 1 ball. Here we have a relatively high wind, 16.1, but you don't need to worry since we have a lot of margin for error here. You will not miss the fairway here at any chance. You see, I go with full overpower, same amount of right curl, full top spin, 2 bars of right side spin.
Perfect
I hit
shot.
a perfect shot. And I take very nice bounce there. See, we have still much room, making a good distance for my third eagle attempt shot. 473 yards. For the eagle shot, I was in absolute minimum distance of my hornet level 9, which is good. You don't want to be you don't want to get in between clubs when you are going for the eagle shot. Obviously, when you have terribly botched the drive, I use backspin and keep my ball guard line short of the pin since we have a tailwind and we can expect a little push. I played this one for minimum distance plus 10%.
Perfect
I
shot.
hit a perfect shot, and you see we nicely roll and see.
Eagle.
Hole 7 par 4. Here we have a cross tailwind, a little tailwind with the crosswind. I advise you to go with a ball with topspin boost, power 3 minimum, and a club with most distance and topspin combined. In my case, extra mile level 9, and I'm going with a season 30 ball, using all the topspin and appropriate amount of left spin, adjusting this one for maximum distance plus 10%, and then you push your target to max. So a little tweak here, I advise you to go with half a bar of left curl. I did not go with any curl, and you will see we are very close to the rough there
Perfect shot.
when we take our second bounce. See, after the first bounce, the second bounce was very close to the rough. So half a ball of left curl and you will be safely into the fairway for your short iron attempt for the eagle. My second shot for the short iron attempt. Here I check my club distance first. I am in somewhat like 40% club or maybe at medium distance. I played this one for medium distance minus 5%. And I kept my ball guard line straight to the pin, not on the left edge or the right edge, straight to the pin. And I played this one for medium distance minus 5%, but you will see we missed this one on the left side of the pin. So I advise you to go maybe with medium distance minus 10%. Once again, I went with -5. I advise you to go
Perfect
with
shot.
-10. See, a little close. -10% might probably,
Nice on.
drop the eagle for you. Hole number 8, the final part 3. Here we have a crosswind. I'm using quarterback along with a power 2 wind 4 ball. And here I am spinning my ball towards the pin. Once we have our adjustment, I go with the elevation for medium distance plus 10%. Unfortunately, a great left here,
Great shot.
which is obviously not good on par 3s. I hit a great left. I was on the green for a safe birdie though, but if you wanna try for the hole-in-one, you need to hit a perfect shot. Once again, medium distance
Nice
plus
on.
10%. The final hole, hole 9 par 5. Here we have a cross tailwind. I'm using a berserker ball. I'm using a kingmaker ball. Sorry, along with my Apocalypse level 5. Full about 4 bars of top spin and 3 bars of left spin. And then if you want a reference here, I would say at Apocalypse level 5 and 6, keep your blue ring by the rough and adjust for maximum distance plus 10%. Once you have adjusted your rings, I wanted to push my target to max, but I guess I pushed here for like +4 to +5 yards. Then about 1.5 ball curl to the left. Try to hit a perfect shot.
Great shot.
I hit a great left, and as a result, I will clip the rough on the second island. There, if you hit a perfect shot, you will not clip the rough and you will make comparatively more distance. The second shot, first you need to check your club distance. If you make a good drive, then you most likely will be at a medium distance of your long iron. I clipped the rough, so I was at maximum distance of my long iron. Again, spins would vary here. I would keep my ball guideline on the left side of the cup instead, because we have a wind push from left to right. And I played this one for maximum distance plus 10%. As it goes, the weekend round curves, I hit a great shot, not a perfect shot, so it was obviously not going to drop. I ended up on the
Great
fringe,
shot.
but fringe was close to the hole and I dropped the eagle. Once again, check for the club distance, and it would be club distance plus 10% for the elevation. Good luck on the final round. Please hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Thank you so much.